Alright, video number 2 for the update. Like I said before, these are going pretty well. My biggest problem I've had is with bugs. Quite a lot of problems with the bugs. And this drainage system that I've got going here gets clogged. So I had to actually manually go underneath and see where it's dripping. I had to drill holes in the bottom of it so that it could empty. Pretty sad, I know. I got to figure out a better draining system because the roots just take over. But yeah, I've got some tomatoes that are ripening up over here that are doing pretty well. I'll be selling some of these at the farmers market this weekend. And then those 3 onions that I had, I pulled them so that I could sell them this weekend as well. And they've been drying for a couple days. I have them sitting right here. One of them's hanging, one of them's sitting up top there. They're pretty nice sized. I think they're good looking. Good looking onions. They're a smaller one, but oh well. Of course, my rain barrels are empty. They've been empty for a little over a week now. It took 2 or 3 weeks to empty this thing. Both of these to water all my plants. These tomato plants in this hydro system are not doing good. They haven't produced anything. No tomatoes at all. And I put a flowering solution in the water, but I guess the water's too hot for them or something. I got a basil plant here that I'm going to be chopping off tomorrow to sell at the... I just chop off the whole plant at the very bottom of the stalk, and I'm going to sell them for like a couple bucks a piece. Fresh basil. This here was grapevine. It's not doing anything really. And this is my surprise, my secret surprise. It's, these are tobacco plants. I'm going to try to grow some tobacco and see if I can't dry the leaves and whatnot and like roll my own cigars or something, just to see what it's like. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't really smoke anything, at all. But, every once in a while, at a wedding or something like that, you'll see me smoking a cigar or something like that with a friend. So, figured I might try my, skills in growing that. Another basil plant I'm going to use to sell tomorrow. Oh, and about the tobacco plants. They are a pest deterrent. They got sticky leaves and stuff, and the bugs do not like tobacco plants at all. They will stay away from them. So that's another reason why I'm growing them. I'm plagued with bugs. It's terrible. And I'll go down to my garden here to show you that. Oh yeah, these potatoes here died. Again. Potato barrels just do not seem to work very well for me. It could be the potatoes that I got from Home Depot. Maybe I need to go to like a farmer's market or go to a seed store to get actual good seed potatoes, because Home Depot potatoes suck. At least that's my opinion. But I've got my apple trees here and my blackberry bushes. I pulled some blackberries off. I got like a small bowl of blackberries off one of these bushes. The other bush didn't really produce for some reason, but it's growing like crazy. So I'm going to be pulling some of that and then transferring it, moving parts of it so I can make like a patch here. There's another blackberry bush. So blackberries are like, $5 to $8 for a small package of them. And I can sit down and eat an entire package of blackberries in one sitting, so if I can grow my own, then I don't have to do that, and it's like candy. So, alright. To the mess of the garden. Like I said, I've been gone, I fly around, and I've been gone for weeks at a time. So my garden gets overgrown with weeds every year, which isn't a big surprise. So I think that corn right there is done. It's got the brown top tassel to it, so I might pull that here pretty soon. Actually, I'll pull that when I get done making this video. See if the bugs got to it. They probably already did. So, oh, and here's my project that I've been doing. You see this corn plant that's super tall? And then you see this one right here that's not so super tall? I'm going to attribute this to the bean plant that is growing up it. It's literally vining itself up the corn plant. And beans, all sorts of beans, they put nitrogen out on their roots, and they produce nitrogen themselves. So if you plant beans right next to corn, the corn will grow taller and better because they're getting a lot of nutrition from the bean plants. So I'm definitely going to do that again next year. And hopefully I'll be able to go through here with my tiller and kind of till up this mess. But yeah, I think I've got some cabbage or something growing on there. I forgot what I planted there. I'm terrible. I don't go in here very much whenever I have to be somewhere for work. So the tomato plants are doing pretty well. Constantly have to come out here and pull hornworms off of them. Those green hornworms. They are destructive. They will clear a tomato plant of its foliage in a day. You know, you get a couple worms on there and your tomato plant's done. So it looks like I've got a tomato cage that fell over that's growing into another tomato cage, which is fun. Here's some Bucciolochia pepper plants. I don't see any peppers growing on them just yet. They got attacked by bugs as well. So I think I see some flowers growing on it. So hopefully I'll get something out of it soon. Here's some okra that I got planted over here. I weeded this before, so it was able to kind of push past all the rest of the weeds. And I can see some okra growing on it. Now I love these flowers that you can see on here. Like, check out this flower. It's a really pretty flower. You know, they're just really nice looking. They're everywhere. So over here was supposed to be my watermelon patch, but got taken over by weeds. You can see some cantaloupe growing on there. There's a couple of them. I don't know whether or not they're going to survive at all, but you know, we'll see. There's a watermelon right there. Can you see it? Yeah, it's right down there. Here's another watermelon growing. Let's see. Yeah, there's one right there too. It's overgrown with weeds. I'm a terrible gardener, I know. You can say it. Here's my barley patch, and I'm going to, I need to harvest this soon, and get the seeds from it. So, barley grows well, but that's because it's a grass. Oh yeah, this at one point was my line of zucchini and squash plants that I made a killing off of at the farmer's market. It's all dead now. Completely dead in a matter of weeks. I came back from my trip, destroyed all of it. And you want to know from what? See those little egg sacs on there? Those are squash bugs, or also known as stink bugs, or zucchini bugs. I don't know. If you look up the name, you'll see what they look like online. They are not a nuisance. They are not a pest. They destroy everything. There's baby ones running all over the place. You see them? They're everywhere. There's one that's on the leaf. Oh, there's one right there. He destroys everything. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of them. So my solution was, at one point in time, here's my cucumbers that are growing out here. They're not doing too bad. They're kind of looking a little rough because of the lack of water. It hasn't rained for a few weeks. I really should water them, but I don't have too much time. But my praying mantis that I had growing, I left for a week, and it just so happens that the eggs hatched, and I don't know where they went. I saw some that ran away, and then I trapped some, or I got some more that are indoors that I had hatched, and I don't know how well they are doing just yet, so they hopefully will hatch soon, and I'll be able to breed them and get them out here to save me. So, alright guys, those are my hops over there. I gotta go, so thanks for watching. Later.